In last week's video, we simply raised the issue that ChatGPT Ads had arrived, and this now is a practical follow-up. The question is not just whether clinics can buy ads, it is how the mechanics work, what the likely costs look like, where the restrictions are, and whether this is something to explore now or watch for later. And the key point is that ChatGPT ads are not simply another version of Google Ads. Google Ads tends to capture people when they already know what they want. AI conversations may influence patients or clients before they have chosen the treatment or even the type of provider they're looking for. That means paid visibility could move much earlier in the patient decision journey. And mechanically, the most important difference is the matching model. OpenAI says ads can be selected using the context and intent of the current conversation, the ad's landing page, title and copy, and advertiser provided context hints. So in plain English, this is not just bidding on the exact phrase, hydrofacial near me. It could be about appearing when someone is researching a problem such as dull skin, pigmentation, acne scarring, or how to choose a safe aesthetic clinic. And the headline numbers are interesting. OpenAI currently offers several ways of buying advertising. So there's CPM, or cost per thousand impressions, where you really pay to have your advertisement seen. And then there's cost per click, where you pay when someone actually clicks the advertisement. In the UK, OpenAI lists a £15 minimum daily campaign spend. It also recommends that cost per click advertisers consider a maximum starting bid of around $3 to $5 per click. But that is not the same as saying this is what an inquiry or a patient will cost. The platform is just too new to make strong claims. The comparison has to be made at the level of inquiries, consultations, patients and revenue, not just cheap clicks. And as with other forms of advertising in the medical or healthcare arena, OpenAI's current advertising policies treat healthcare and medicine as restricted areas, and approvals are reviewed case by case. On top of that, UK advertising rules still apply, so prescription-only medicines cannot be advertised to the general public. So the opportunity is not to run Botox ads in ChatGPT. It may be more realistic around skin consultations, educational content, general clinic awareness, or non-prescription services, always subject to platform approval and UK compliance. If I were advising a clinic, I would not move significant budget out of Google or Meta ads. I would treat this as a small controlled test. So pick one service, create a dedicated landing page, set up tracking and measure the whole funnel. The point is not to prove that ChatGPT ads are better. The point really is to learn what kind of traffic they bring, whether those inquiries are serious and whether they become profitable patients or clients. And there are genuine potential upsides, and the big one really is early influence. A clinic could potentially appear while someone is still learning about their problem before they have decided what to search for. But the limitations are equally real. Healthcare approval is restricted and we don't have reliable lead cost benchmarks. Local targeting needs checking and sloppy advertising claims could quickly become a compliance problem. So my recommendation is simple. Most clinics should really just watch and learn. More marketing focused clinics could open an advertiser account and investigate eligibility. Clinics with mature Google and Meta campaigns might run a small measured experiment, but I would not advise taking meaningful budget away from proven lead generation channels just yet. The right position is learn now, test carefully and wait for better evidence before scaling. And my final thought is the main point I would leave people with. ChatGPT ads may or may not become a major advertising channel for clinics, but the behavior change behind them is real. People are asking AI for help before they make decisions. And as advertising follows that behavior, clinics need to understand the channel, the costs, the restrictions, and the risks before competitors do.